Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Dear everyone, here we can see that XRP had a positive day on the one-day chart. It is currently trading at slightly under 60 cents. However, there was no significant change in the valuation. The immediate reaction is that the price of XRP is going to skyrocket. Just imagine if Ripple's new stablecoin, USD, suddenly became the de facto global reserve currency. Consider the best digital dollar, digital pound, or digital euro, as well as the Ripple's partnerships with the International Monetary Fund and the World Economic Forum. As a result, XRP fulfills its potential and becomes the global bridge currency, facilitating the global distribution of the new stablecoin. Regarding my prediction that XRP will serve as the global bridge currency, I believe I was partially correct. Additionally, the XRP ledger will support additional stable currency. Perhaps Ripple's stablecoin will not replace fiat currency as the de facto standard. Still, what I do envision is XRP serving as a global bridge currency, facilitating the global movement of stable coins. People's household assets will include stable coins. It will descend to a level similar to a retail store. Therefore, XRP would still act as a go-between when using a stablecoin for payments, whether between individuals, banks, or nations. Now this notion also appears to be heading in the right direction, in my opinion. Originating from Bull Run Wonka, the USD stablecoin XRP is backed by US Treasuries, which the US Treasury Department owns and never sells. Similar to gold, when the new USD stable currency and the XRP that was not utilized to purchase US Treasuries liquefy and stabilize the M-pools, Ripple is able to join liquidity pools, which allows for more balanced and one-sided deposits. With demand far outstripping supply, the XRP ledger is seeing increasing use in the private sector, public sector, and banks for asset tokenization and on-demand liquidity. Here you are in the matrix. I believe that's a fantastic theory. We had assumed the IMF, the BIS, or the federal government would eventually acquire the escrowed XRP, but I now see the Treasury as the more likely long-term custodian. Perhaps what's about to happen is exactly what this theory predicts. If it's conceivable, David Schwartz responds, I see. The possibility of the US Federal Reserve acquiring XRP is rather real. Additionally, the Ripple system. According to him, the US Federal Reserve could acquire Ripple's private network, but they couldn't possibly seize XRP or its ledger because the cryptocurrency is already integrated into the existing financial system. This would turn Ripple into a digital USD. All throughout the world, individuals are working to maintain this public treasure. Never forget that I voiced my concern about what would happen to XRP holders. In other countries, in the event of a buyback, would they not receive their XRP? Doing so would be illogical. A worldwide XRP buyback would be necessary. However, similar to previous public ledger systems, they could replicate this one. Then they'd be up against Bitcoin and the XRP ledger, among others. Given that public blockchain systems go to great lengths in their design to prevent censorship and takeover, and that they serve no administrative purpose, it would be counterproductive to seize control of an existing system and render it useless if the value of these systems is derived from their decentralization. The Federal Reserve should not try to construct its own system or take over the XRP ledger. According to David Schwartz, both XRP and the XRP ledger, he adds, are off limits to them. Hence, the buyback theory fails. However, the US Treasury may wind up with Ripple when it passes through escrow to the Federal Reserve or something similar. Many things have transpired since then, but that was 3 years ago. More on the Fed's apparent use of XRP and RippleNet technology, as well as Ripple's apparent direct collaboration with the Fed, will be covered in a later video. Ripple, which is currently experiencing a bear market, needs to find an alternative revenue stream to selling XRP. With the introduction of this stable coin, Ripple will be able to tap into 3 other revenue streams, eliminating the need to sell XRP and paving the way for an IPO in the future. The overall view has suddenly become incredibly thrilling. Each stablecoin is backed by bonds, commercial paper, and money market funds, which is how Ripple produces money. 2. There are XUSD expenses associated with XRP. As market makers, Ledger and Ethereum enable liquidity pools backed by assets such as XRP. Number 3 on the list is the fact that we may make passive income without worrying about temporarily losing control of our XRP thanks to the new banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, who have been manipulating the system for a long time and don't know how to do it legally, are very worried about Medico, a subsidiary that allows banks to issue stablecoins and safely custody digital assets. They can instead put their capital on ledgers. So, I foresee custody as a huge issue down the road. That, I believe, was the sole motivation for Ripple to acquire Medico. After leaving Cardano, Grayscale reinvested in XRP and currently holds 16.7 million XRP. This could compel Ripple to stop selling XRP, which is excellent since demand for XRP will still rise. But the price will rise along with that demand. It is a disgrace what the SEC is doing with the ADA. Instead of facilitating the establishment of concise guidelines that would allow the area to thrive, American creativity is suffering as a result. Before that case concludes, as I mentioned before, a lot of major banks will put their money into XRP. People are still attempting to persuade others that the conclusion of the case will not cause the price of XRP to rise, because widespread adoption is going to occur. It will happen. The number of American banks who have announced their intention to collaborate with Ripple and use XRP is going to grow exponentially. This is still a ways off, though, because new investors are concerned about whether or not this will happen. The XRP community is still filled with people who don't know what will happen. When will it take place? Prepare for it. And it's on its way now. Despite this, skepticism persists. As rumors of a potential settlement with Ripple grow, the Securities and Exchange Commission convened a closed-door meeting for April 11th. These sessions, which are held behind closed doors, occur frequently, but every time we witness something like this, the hype has to be built up. I believe that is the reason why many individuals within the XRP community lose hope. I believe that is the reason behind the widespread animosity against XRP. People always seem to be speculating about when XRP will finally take off in price. But then that day passes with no action taken. Well, that concludes our video. As always, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment with your opinions. Goodbye for now.